Good evening, everyone. Back by popular demand is another one of my super quick, super fast recipes. So it's about 9 o'clock in New York p.m. Put the baby to bed. Now it's time for my dinner. I know it's a little late for dinner, but as you moms out there know, sometimes you just don't have time to eat when the kids are awake. So you eat after they go to sleep. So what I've decided to make this evening is an avocado toast, which, if you've ever been to some fancy schmancy restaurant or cafe or da-da-da-da-da vegan place, they want to sell you avocado toast and they want to tell you that it costs $15. And you can tell them, because I can make that at home in 5 minutes, so I'm not paying that. So let me show you real quick how I make my quick and dirty avocado toast. Okay, so let's start with our ingredients. We have, of course, the toast, which my favorite bread is Dave's Killer Bread. Whenever you're looking for bread in the grocery store, you always want to check that it's whole grain. Not whole wheat, not whole nothing else, but whole grain. Unfortunately, today, a lot of breads have a lot of added sugar, so you also want to check the back and make sure that there isn't a whole lot of added sugar. And added sugars are usually listed under total sugars. That's usually added sugar. Carbohydrate usually is just the amount of carb, which is the bread itself. And added sugars are usually the sugars that they put in the bread to make it taste sweeter. So we definitely want to try to minimize that as much as possible. We have our medium avocado. Haas is my favorite. We also have some tomatoes. Some of them are a little wrinkly because I want to eat them before they go bad. But yeah, you can put as few or as many tomatoes as you like. And then in terms of seasonings, I like paprika, a little Italian seasoning, plus or minus. You absolutely cannot do avocado toast without Tajin Mexican cilantro seasoning. This is amazing. The ladies on the street in the summer who sell fresh mangoes will often sprinkle this over the mangoes. So delicious. And of course, our chimichurri sauce is making an entrance. Okay, so the next step is to preheat your oven. I usually just go straight for the broil so that we can use this kind of like a toaster oven. I stick 2 pieces of bread inside the oven for about 3 minutes on each side. So the toast is nice and hot, not quite toasty, but nice and hot. And then we're gonna add our avocados to the bowl. I usually kind of cut them into little squares and then just spoon them into the bowl like so. Then we have our avocados. They're a little brown. That's okay. We still eat brown avocados because it's still good. They're nice and soft. Okay, and then you basically just add your seasonings. So a little bit of paprika. And since I am black, I don't measure nothing. So we're just gonna go with the flow, whatever you prefer. How much or how little of the seasonings you like. A little bit of Italian. And then we have our chimichurri. So I usually just do a dab of that, just like a tablespoon of that. Our little seasoning sauce we made the other day. Okay, and then we just kind of mix it all up. I usually don't add any salt, mostly just because the tagine already has salt, and you just mix. Okay, so you kind of want to mash it like you would do a guacamole. Make sure you mix it in there real good. Okay, and then we're just going to add it to our toast. Okay, we have spread our avocado spread on our toast, and now we stick it back in the oven for literally 1.5 minutes. So we'll do that now. Okay, so we have put our toast in the oven and we're waiting the 1.5 minutes it takes for the avocados to warm up a bit. I like to put it directly on the baking rack as opposed to on a baking sheet or anything like that because I like my bread a little toasty. So we wait 1.5 minutes. Tick tock, tick tock. Okay, we have taken our toast out of the oven, and the final step is the tomatoes. You just stick those bad boys right on top. I like a lot of tomatoes because I love tomatoes. It gives it a nice fresh, fresco feeling. You can also add like a little bit of salsa. If you have some salsa, you can add that. And then because I'm so in love with this tagine, I'm just gonna sprinkle it, more of it, right on top of my tomatoes and everything. And voila, you have avocado toast, boo. And that didn't take no time at all. So now the final step is to enjoy your toast. You have a nice, healthy, filling dinner without having to spend a whole lot of time or energy making something that's very nutritious, wholesome, and filling. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below if you have any suggestions about how you might use the avocado toast in the future.